Hello and welcome to Let's Play with Leah. I am playing the game Iruna now. It's one of my favorite games. I've been playing it for years. We're going to start a brand new character from scratch, and I will do my very best not to use any of the items that I have in my storage except for costume items for this particular character, just so that everyone can have an idea on how to get started in this game, because it can be very hard to get started in this game. I usually play on either Eldest or Stormia. It doesn't matter which one you choose because your characters will show up on all of the servers. As you can see, I have a lot of characters on this game. I've made purchases to have the character slots. This one, Leah, is my main character. She is a alchemist class, so a lot of production to combined with the leveling that this game requires. It's a lot of work to play an alchemist. And Sidley is a summoner, and she's wearing the summoner costume. And summoners are a bow and arrow type class that summon monsters to help them fight. They basically sit and let the monsters do all the work. And Sister is my nun priest, bishop. She's a nun, but she's a bishop. She's kind of my role-playing character that I like to play. She is dressed the part because it's fun to pretend to be a religious character in a game sometimes, especially whenever the class is called bishop. And here is the slot where we're going to make our new character. I'm going to try and use the same name that I used on Utopia to make it easier on myself, because I usually suck at coming up with names. Female. Let's see here, what hair do we want? I like... where is it? That one. And I want to do the brown hair. Not the dark brown hair or the light brown hair, but the medium brown hair. There it is. And let's see, what face do I want? I haven't really decided what class I'm going to play yet. I'm thinking probably a necromancer. So probably that right there is going to be good for me. And you can choose a costume if you want, but I have so many costumes that I'm just going to use one of the ones that I have in my storage. Costumes don't do anything but look pretty and take up space in your inventory, so if you don't have a lot of storage space, I don't recommend getting a whole bunch of them. So here we are at the tutorial. I usually kind of skip right through this, but it basically teaches you how to play the game. Let everybody read through this. I'm not going to read it to you. My reading's not that great anyway, I'm dyslexic. So we have to go over there and get that shiny thing, basically. Watch the untouchable thing. Woo! Don't let the fast leveling at the beginning of this game fool you. It becomes a really long grind towards the end. My alchemist is at level 242 or something like that, and it takes all day just to level her up one level at this point. But you can pause it if you want to really read it. I've just read this so many times that it's boring to me now. We will go with a rod because I'm thinking about doing necromancer. And this is teaching you how to equip. If you skip through it, it'll equip it for you. We are going to do the apprentice mage. Yes, please. And then you learn all those skills, but they won't automatically show up. You actually have to set those skills to your shortcuts. I'll show you how to do that in a minute. It's actually very expensive to upgrade weapons, so the fact that they do it for free for that one weapon that kinda sucks is a bit of a troll, in my opinion. And this is teaching you about status points and how to set them, because you get to choose your own status points. And now we are almost out of the tutorial. One more thing to be completely done with the tutorial is you come out here and you leave the town. You just go out here. And you'll get some teleports and some fortune tickets, which will help you out with experience and drop rate sometimes. Sometimes they actually make it worse. It's random. Okay, now that that's completed, let's go back into town real quick. I want to get a costume that looks better and show you how to set up the shortcuts. Pretty sure I put the costume I wanted in here. So as you can see, I've collected a lot in my years of playing. But we will leave everything but the costumes. Ribbons. Okay, so your costumes are also in the equipment section. You just click on them to put them on. As you can see, they don't do anything, they just change your look. They're not treadable either. There we go, now I look a lot cuter. Now to set up shortcuts, you go to menu and go to settings and it's shortcuts, and this lets you set how many you want to show. I start out with 3, and the expand here lets you put some here too. I always put my heel here, and it's just going to be a mini heal right now. Since I'm a mage, I'm going to swap the attack with the mana wave skill because it'll be more effective as a mage. Okay, and so there's that. And so now I can heal myself or somebody else, just like that. You see it uses up mana. Sit to recharge your health and mana faster. It's not a whole lot faster, but it's a little bit faster. And since I am playing a mage, whether I go high whiz or necromancer, I'm going to need intelligence for both classes, so we're going to start out with that. And now I have more mana to use. Now, you could go and do your main quest as far as you can to get EXP, but I recommend going a little bit further and just killing some monsters first until you're around 50 or so, because then it'll make it a little bit easier to do your quest. Oftentimes you'll have somebody randomly offer to level you and boost you up, and if that happens, we'll accept it, just so you can see how that works. But I like to go down to the mines and kill goblins until I'm about 25. You see the circles on the map over here, that's where your quest objectives are. that will be very helpful to know where your quest is. So always pay attention to the little circles there. A red circle means a fight. A green circle means that's where you find the monster that you're trying to kill. And a blue circle means that where you're going is on the next map. Anyway, we'll probably get a better rod from one of these guys. Not a great rod, mind you, but probably a better one. Oh, one thing that I will use that is from my other previous times playing besides costume is pets. But in order to be able to use the pet, you have to have an island. And I don't remember if that costs money or not, but I think some pets do. The pet that we'll be using, I spent a little bit of money on. Go to your island, to the edit mode. And I recommend, if you have a little bit of change, if you're playing this game, to get one of these guys, Chat or Talila, or both, because then you can sell things and make money. See, I've sold some stuff and I've got nearly 2 million there. Just makes it easier than standing in Rococo trying to shout to sell things. And see, here are my 2 pets that I have a little bit trained. Whisper and Minion. Minion's the one we'll be using. I just recently captured this slime, but he's not trained at all, so won't be much help. And back to Iruna. Now that we visited the island, the pet function should be available to me. And to summon your pet, character, pet orders, and then whichever one you summon. And I have set my pet to automatically heal. I don't remember how I did it, so I can't tell you, but if you dig around in the settings and stuff, you'll find it, because that's what I do. And then we just kill a bunch of these until we're about 25, and then I'll take you to the next place. If we don't get a rod here, the next place we'll definitely get one. Again, none of these are great weapons. In fact, if I weren't doing this to show you how to do it when you're brand new, I probably would be using one I've already got. It just makes it so much easier. But when you don't have any money and you're just starting out in a game, it can be very difficult. These first few levels level up pretty quick, but it quickly declines. Around 20 or so it starts to get harder. Oh, I forgot to read my fortune. Let me do that. To read your fortune, you go to Items, Consumables, and Unread Fortune. I have great experience luck and horrible drop luck. So that means I won't get many items, but I should get pretty good experience. see, I'm getting a little bit more experience than I was before. This game is really one big grind fest. You have to do a lot of grinding. But it also requires a bit of research to be able to do the grinding. Because if you don't build your character right, or if you've got the wrong equipment, or even the wrong skill setup, sometimes it can be very difficult and you'll just end up dying a lot. We've gotten a rod yet. Let me look. Character, equipment. Oh, we did. Wooden cane is at 35. Arc rod's at 35, so it's about the same. But the wooden cane's got a mana wave crystal in it, so. Oh, it's only a 10 attack. And the arc rod is also the arc rod is a 35 attack, so it might actually do me better. Let's see. 4 versus 3, yeah, it's just a little bit better, not much. Anyway, you would continue to kill these until you're around level 25. So I'm going to end this here, and I will make another video once I have reached level 25.